Hello and welcome to episode 15 of the Console Space Podcast, the podcast where we get together and talk about what's going on in the console space. I'm your host, Sean Colangelo, joined as always by the one and only Slickwick, Jonathan Porter. How's it going, JP?
It's going good, Sean.
Also by the raddest dad you wish you had, Rob Kettlewell. How's it going, Rob? Yeah?
It's going good, Sean. How's it going?
It's going great, and I also want to note that these guys are both co-hosts and co-producers of this very show that you're watching right now.
Yeah.
Back to you, Tables. What are you playing, man?
I played some more Monster Hunter. I actually went back and played Metal Gear Rising again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just felt like playing it because it's a really fun game, so I threw that in, and so I had a save file where I had beaten it like on multiple difficulties and like had a bunch of stuff unlocked. And once you load your save file, you can pick like new game or continue or whatever. And I was like, well, I want to start like a new game from the beginning, so I hit new game. But I should have hit chapter select. When I hit new game, it erased everything that I had unlocked.
Mistake.
So that was unfortunate. And cat's climbing the chair over there. But anyway,
Cat's freaking out.
so yeah, I still had some stuff on. Like it only erases your story progress, so I had to start from the beginning of the story, and it was really annoying. But it's a fun game, so I played through it again. It's a super short game. Only like if you skip the cutscenes, you can beat it in like a couple hours. So.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I never beat that game. So,
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know what to expect with that. I'm like, I knew that it wasn't going to be like a true, Metal Gear Solid game. But for some reason, I was kind of holding out hope that it would end up being similar.
Yeah.
And it really just wasn't at all. But it's not that I disliked it so much as I got to a point where I got kind of stuck.
Oh, okay.
And just like didn't care enough to like trudge through it. But I mean, I'd like to beat it though. I mean,
Yeah.
But.
It's one of those things. Once you get used to like the combat style, like how to block and everything, because it's kind of different from a lot of other games. So once you get used to it, it becomes a lot easier. But at first, it's like what all you can do.
Yeah.
But it's not like a Metal Gear game at all. I think because it was given to Platinum Games, a lot of this like everything just feels different about it. The dialogue and the story and everything. It's super cheesy story. And, which even more so than like a regular Metal Gear game. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Cheesy in a bad way. But yeah. Back to you guys.
Robbie?
Ooh, I started playing through the story on Red Dead Undead Nightmare. It's pretty good. Some of it gets kind of monotonous when you're just like clearing out towns and stuff. The one thing that pisses me off is you like you can go catch like mythical creature like horses to ride, which are like super fast and they never get tired, but then zombies can like kill them, which is stupid because like you're riding a mythical creature that's like a horse from one of the horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
I feel like that shouldn't be able to be killed. Fun fact, it does get killed, and then you lose it after you spent like half an hour finding it. So that's fun.
Yeah.
That's it. How about you, Sean?
Monster Hunter. I am about 170 hours deep
Okay.
in Monster Hunter. Yeah, I've actually been kind of slowing down because there's really not much more that I can even do. I mean, I could make a bunch more like armor and weapon sets if I wanted to, but I can't really. I can't get away from the charge blade. It's a really, really fun weapon to use, and like in terms of like raw damage output, I think it might be the strongest weapon. I did make a set of the dual blades, which are a lot of fun to use. Kind of makes you feel like Kratos out there. Just
Oh yeah.
you know. So there's really just not much left for me to do in that game. So, I still log on.
And it only took 170 hours.
Yeah, it only took 170 hours. I'll still log on and I'll fight a couple Elder Dragons just pretty much to see if I can get lucky. But I've killed all these things so many times now that like after like 1 or 2 rounds, I'm just like, all right, I gotta I've actually been kind of switching back to Assassin's Creed, because I want to get that game beaten. So I do believe in the not too distant future there is going to be some kind of add-on content for it. So I'm sure that'll present some new challenge that.
Yeah,
but
I'm sure there will be. There was already like the little DLC missions and stuff that have to do with there's like the Street Fighter. If you have Street Fighter save data on your console, it like unlocks another mission and stuff like that.
And they just had the Horizon one.
Oh, okay.
Where you could get you could get Aloy's armor.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's these cats. That's mostly it. I'm trying to beat Assassin's Creed before God of War comes out. Because because I know I'm going to be very slowly but surely continuing to play Monster Hunter. So I'll have time to play like one other thing at the same time.
Yeah.
But not like 3, So that's the plan. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, pretty much just Monster Hunter. Did you guys ever see the Monster Hunter 4 PS Pro? Or I'm sorry, the Monster Hunter PS4 Pro Edition. It looks really, really super cool, and I kind of wish I would have bought one.
Yeah.
They go for like $1,000 now, so not gonna happen. The reason that made me think about that is they're releasing one as well for God of War.
Oh, okay.
Which I didn't like the way that it looked as much. I don't know. I wouldn't mind a PS4 Pro. I don't need to have one, but it would for sure run things like way more effectively than you can tell now after almost 5 years, my 4 is a little bogged down. It runs a bit slower, runs pretty hot sometimes. I'm hoping that they release a PS4 Pro Last of Us version.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Because if they do that, I'm absolutely buying it.
It would be cool. I'd like to. I would like to get a PS4 Pro at some point, and it would be cool to have a special edition if they release another special edition like that.
Yeah. We can only hope. So, moving on. We do have a main topic, which is we're going to be recapping and discussing the recent Nintendo Direct. But before we do that, it has actually been a little while since we have gotten together. And so there was some news.
Cat's freaking out.
That has. So, the first of which being, recently there was a report saying that Sony has filed for a patent for backwards compatibility.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if this is across all systems or if this is going to be for their next console or what have you. Not really surprising. I mean, when you look at, backwards compatibility is really the only thing that Xbox has over them right now, because Sony just isn't doing it. They obviously, they were hoping PS Now would kind of provide that, like a means of doing that, that is a really cool service and a really good idea. But when your main competitor is like, well, we just let you put the disc in,
Yeah, my internet couldn't handle PS now. I highly doubt it.
You do have to have a solid connection, yes.
Do you actually like download the game like on
It
PS Now?
streams.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, really awesome idea in theory,
Yeah.
but when it's like A, if you don't have the internet for it, you're screwed, and B, again, when your main competition is like, yeah, that's cool, or we'll just let you put the freaking disc in, it kind of renders that useless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Um, so I'm not really surprised to see Sony doing that. I think they kind of, we're up against the wall in that regard. So, I mean, for me personally, I've never really cared much about that. I mean, I'm a collector. I keep all my old games and systems. So if I want to play anything old, I can just, it's not really a problem. But a lot of people don't do that. So I understand how that's a concern.
Yeah,
some
the main benefit for PS Now is like having a Netflix service for games. Like the library is already there; you don't have to buy it. You just rent them basically. But yeah, it doesn't work for me because I don't have the internet for it. But
Um,
and I'm the same as you. I collect them all, so I don't really care to rent them. So
yeah. Staying in the vein of PlayStation, they also recently announced that about a year from now, so I think it's starting after February 2019 ends. That will be the last month of PS Plus that includes games for the Vita and PS3.
okay, the Vita as well.
Yes.
Okay.
So, for anybody who might not be familiar with that, since the inception of PS Plus and, once it got to PS4, Sony was releasing 2 free games per month per console.
Get the cat real quick.
We have to remove this kitty.
Get him out.
He's on the mixer board.
Gotta go.
Get out. Hey, make sure we're still recording.
Yeah, we're not cutting this.
I think. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
You had to ruin it. Let him hang out. Be cool.
We tried. We tried. Anyway. And yeah, once a month you would get 2 free games on your PS4, 3, and your PS Vita. It was pretty good stuff. It was very much worth the $50 a year. Actually, it might be 60 now. Whatever.
Yeah, 60 now.
But yeah, starting about a year from now, Sony will be only providing free games for PS4. Now I don't know if it still will just be 2 games, or maybe they'll do like 4 now, or they'll still do 6 in total. We don't know. Yeah. Probably not.
Probably just the 2.
So I don't know. I've seen a lot of mixed reactions, people being upset about this, but I think it's impressive that they were able to support the 3 and Vita for as long as they did with it.
Well, they're probably running out of titles to give away.
Right.
That's also probably part of it. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
It's that's what I kind of thought about it, is that I imagine they're probably running out of things to give away for free, especially on the Vita.
Oh God,
They've probably already given away the whole library for free by this point. And yeah, so I'm not that devastated by it, because at this point, because you didn't have to have. Do you have to have PlayStation? The PS3 still, you can still play for free, right? Or is it?
PS3, yeah, you can still play for everything for free.
Okay.
But that's just PlayStation Network. It's not PlayStation
Right.
Plus.
So if the main thing is the PS3 games, the only reason you would have PS Plus is for the free games. So if it's basically just ending the PS Plus service for PS3, which by this point, that's not really that surprising, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's been out for 12 years.
Yeah.
So,
So,
I mean,
um, yeah, it's not that big of a deal to me, I guess.
yeah. Yeah, I agree. I was going to say, wow, I'm totally drawing a blank. um, I could kind of, the important thing here is that, so like whatever you downloaded through Plus, like you'll still, like as long as you're still a member, you'll still have access
Right.
to everything that you downloaded.
Right.
So it's not like they're just like, well, we're taking all your games away. Like, you know what I mean? So that's obviously very important. So, yeah, I mean, I could kind of just.
I do think it would be cool if for the PS3, like the systems they stop like supporting with it. I do think it would be cool if they hit a point where they're like, okay, any game that you downloaded from as a PlayStation Plus member for the PS3, like they're just yours now. You can cancel the subscription and just keep them. I think you should be able to do that. At least keep them on the console you downloaded them on.
Yeah.
At least something like that, because that would be easy. Like, because if you are just using the PS3 and you have PlayStation Plus membership, you would basically have to pay $60 a year just to play the games you already got. So it would be cool if they had some kind of system to where you could just drop it completely on the PS3. But I don't know.
Yeah. Rami?
Yeah, I mean, aside from like probably running out of titles to like give away, I could see the whole reason they even started doing that was to move some of the units that they had in warehouses of like the PS3 and the Vitas, and now it's getting to the point where they're not selling those anymore, so
Yeah.
they don't care.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, although you recently did buy a PS3, so.
I did. He's from GameStop.
Rosie, exception to the rule.
Exception to the rule.
Yeah. Okay. Also, we do have an official release date for Detroit Become Human, May 25th.
Oh, okay.
So about a month after God of War, it's gonna be a nice little intro into springtime. Actually, about a month prior to God of War is the new Far Cry. So that's gonna be a good 3-month stretch there. There's gonna be 3 really good games. It looks like. So that's pretty cool. And then lastly, on the wrong side of release dates, Days Gone
Yeah.
has officially been pushed back to 2019. Not like super shocking, but I did think that game probably would drop toward like the fall or winter of this year. So a little bit surprised at that delay. Hard to say whether you should be concerned or not. I think most times, when a game is delayed, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
But that largely depends on how long it's like already been being worked on. You know what I mean? I believe this game has been in development since like mid 2015. So it's not been like too ridiculously long. But they are going to be pushing it in terms of Crackdown 3 levels of like, okay, like it's been 4 years, like where is this game at? But I'm sure Sony will probably do what they do with these games, play it smart, and like rather than trying to rush it out for the holidays, we'll just kind of wait until it's really quiet and release it in like really like early 2019 when there's not much else on the calendar, and like make it look even better. But we'll see. I have to wonder what that might mean for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because again, God of War and Detroit are 2 really, really huge games for Sony this year, but they're releasing 1 month apart, which is fine. But obviously, like a lot of the time, people question like, what will they be releasing during the holidays? And Sony's response really has been kind of not releasing much during the holidays and kind of letting all the big third parties fight that out, which I think is smart. But I think a game like Spider-Man, though, because of that like brand recognition, that could be a game that if they could have that ready for around the holidays, could probably sell pretty well for them. So we obviously have no idea like if that game is on schedule or what have you, but between that and Dreams, because it's also supposed to drop this year. I'll be interested to see if those make it out. But as of now, we can pretty much rest assured that Days Gone, The Last of Us, and Death Stranding are our 2019 games.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So, what are we on to next?
Yeah.
The Nintendo Direct?
Yeah, so our main topic today was the recent Nintendo Direct. We were just going to kind of recap that. So they had one of these back in January that we covered, but it was a Nintendo Direct Mini, so like it wasn't quite as much shown. This was actually a pretty solid showing by Nintendo. So let's go ahead and recap that. So we'll start with the biggest announcement, which was the end of the conference. They showed the Super Smash logo, and that really was pretty much it. Just confirming that a Super Smash game is coming out this year.
Yeah.
There currently is still a lot of speculation of is it a port of the Wii U version? Because at this point, they literally anything that was on the Wii U that was worth playing has been ported over to the Switch now.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't really shock me if it were a port, but obviously you would like to hope that that it's like a full new sequel. We don't know. I can kind of get why they would end their conference that way.
Yeah.
Because, I don't fault them for wanting to start some hype, but I can't stand when companies just like show off like a logo and that's it. You know what I mean? They're just, we're like well aware there's going to be a Super Smash for the Switch at some point. Yeah. It's like,
the one thing that made it better for me is that they did announce it was coming this year. If they would have showed that, it would have been just like a coming soon or just like or for 2019 or something like that. It would have been like yeah. Like just show a little teaser like that and be like, we're working on it, but I don't know much else about it. It's like, okay.
That's a fair point.
But at least it's coming out this year according to that teaser. So.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I guess I just prefer you to have at least a little substance. Yeah. Like even if it's just like a short like CGI trailer or like okay. Right. But yeah. But like I said, my main interest will be to see whether it's a port or a new installment altogether.
Right. I don't know. I mean, we watched the Donkey video. There's no line in the corner, so there's a solid chance.
Yeah, that's true.
Sequel.
The logo is a different font.
I would like it to be a sequel, but I won't be surprised if it's the port. Yeah.
Well,
especially with it coming out this year. I don't know if they've had enough time to work on a sequel.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Wii U one came out in 2014.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's been 4 years.
But how Laboratory and Nintendo have both like worked on other games. Kirby games have come out.
That's true.
Like multiple Kirby games and all the other Nintendo games.
I feel like if they were going to drop a brand new Super Smash, it would have been a launch title.
Maybe. I mean, a lot of people are speculating, saying that this could be almost like a Smash 4.5. You know,
Mm.
it is a port, but with more
With-
content.
That wouldn't surprise me either. Just add new characters, kind of like the Mario Kart Deluxe.
You're right,
Mhm.
right.
Different levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't be mad about that either.
Yeah, I think that might be the first Wii U port that I buy for the Switch.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. Moving on, perhaps the game that got the most stage time was the new Mario Tennis, Mario Tennis Aces. They showed all kinds of new, interesting mechanics in the gameplay and like new kinds of shots that you can do. It looks like it really, it looks great.
Visually, it looked great.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, Robbie and I in particular, we've always loved the Mario Tennis games, and we're gonna play the shit out of this one.
Yes, we will.
And that actually drops not too far away on June 22nd, so we don't have too long to wait for that. Really looking forward to that. Couple DS games.
Luigi's Mansion port to DS.
Yeah, they are going to port the original Luigi's Mansion that was on GameCube to the 3DS.
And it looked like they included some of the mechanics from the Nintendo Land mini game Luigi's Mansion with the split screen.
Yeah.
Where you can kind of see like in the mansion like what's going on, like
right,
while you're like looking at the gameplay. That looked pretty cool.
That would be cool. If you're feeling really brave, right now you can pre-order Detective Pikachu, whatever the hell that is.
Was that really his? Was that Pikachu's voice?
Yeah,
Like,
that was his voice.
So it's based on like a show, I assume from Japan, where a person, I don't know exactly what happens, but a person gets turned into Pikachu, I think. And that's why that Pikachu has a voice, because was a human.
Oh, wait, this is real?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is not a joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, and they are making a Detective Pikachu movie, so that's probably why they're making the game. And in the movie, it was announced that his voice was going to be played by Ryan Reynolds.
See, this is just messing with the Pokemon canon of that they can only say their own name.
Well, this is not a natural born Pikachu.
He's a humanoid.
It's a human turned into a Pikachu.
Is there like a horrible accident in Professor Oak's lab or
I have
something?
no idea. I don't know that much about it.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I know people online were mad that I'm pretty sure it was Ryan Reynolds. They were mad that he got cast for it. Everyone wanted Danny DeVito to play the voice because apparently the person who gets turned into the Pikachu must be someone Danny DeVito like.
I feel like that is such a convoluted story. Why couldn't they just say that a Pokemon learned to speak English?
Because that would mess with the canon, Rob. Because Pokemon only say their own name. Jeez.
You've heard of...
I guess that's more believable. A person getting turned into a Pikachu.
Yeah.
You've heard of Fu Manchu. Well, this is Fu Manchu.
Meowth can talk.
Meowth can't talk.
Yeah.
Do you think of it... Did they ever address if a Ditto turned into a person if they could speak English?
I don't know.
We're going to find out.
Can a Ditto turn into a person?
A Ditto can turn into anything.
Well, I thought it was just any Pokemon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't think, it can just be like, oh, hey, I'm going to be that lamp. Like, no.
Interesting. We'll have to do some Detective Pikachu work and find out.
We're on the case.
we set that whole thing up for 5 minutes just to get to that line.
just right now, you can pre-order it. Right now.
I thought the voice was a joke when we watched
the trailer.
No, that's his voice.
Wow,
that's his voice.
That's bad.
I think we may have already known this and said it on the last podcast, but Kirby Star Allies will probably be out by the time this episode is uploaded. I've always liked Kirby games, so I actually might buy that one at some point or another. I'm not gonna be in a hurry to get it, but I will probably buy it. Sushi Striker: The Way of Sushido.
Sushido.
Apparently, it's some game where you like sling sushi, and it's on the 3DS.
It looked like an iOS game or something.
I don't know. Go buy it. Octopath Traveler.
When I heard the music at first, I thought it was a Fire Emblem game.
Right.
And then I realized it was not.
I can't believe that they're actually calling it that. Because, like, when they revealed this game, like, I kind of figured that, that was, like, a working, like, project title.
Mm.
And sure enough, it's actually called Octopath Traveler.
Yeah.
But that will be out this summer for, I think it's the Switch. Yeah, the Switch.
It does sound like a title where they're like, well, there's like 8 paths and you can travel them. What do we call it? Like, what about Octopath Traveler? And they're like,
Genius.
perfect.
Yeah.
Print it.
Print it.
Guys, I just sent this.
Yet another Wii U port to the Switch. It was going to be Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Is going to the Switch, and this is going to include some new courses based on various kingdoms from Super Mario Odyssey.
Cool.
So, now this one was a little interesting to me. Not surprising, but interesting. The Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is going to be hitting the Switch on the 10th of July. Now, that's all fine and dandy. I have to wonder if Sony paid like just to keep it off, away from Microsoft.
Oh, like why isn't it on the Xbox?
Yeah, because I haven't heard anything about it going to Xbox. I mean, I could be wrong on that.
I don't know. Unless it's just taking longer to port, or maybe, I mean...
Well, I can see Sony not caring if it would Switch, because they see Nintendo as competition, but they don't see them like Xbox.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Who owns the rights to Crash now? Is it back to Naughty Dog, or is it still Activision?
No, it's Activision.
Activision?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then in that... I don't know. Then I have no idea, because if Activision owns them, they can do whatever they want with them.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I'm just seeing that I could see Sony paying them to not put it
like
on.
like a timed exclusive type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. It'll probably end up on Xbox eventually as well.
You'd figure.
But the Switch is also will be getting the new South Park game, the Fractured But Whole.
Mm-hmm. And the real news.
The real news is there's going to be an amiibo from Dark Souls.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm pumped about. You gotta pre-order that.
Yeah, it's a Solaire amiibo, and I want that. That looks awesome.
When Jables buys it, we'll show you on screen. Did you ever play No More Heroes?
No, I didn't.
I've heard a lot of good things about those games. I've never played them.
I haven't. I know people were excited for a new one. Is the new one like a 3DS game, or is it a Switch game? It
says it's called Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes.
It's like a different style. It's like a top-down looking.
It doesn't specify.
I don't remember from the Direct if it was... I'm going to assume it was a Switch game.
I'm going to say that looks too good to be a DS game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was a Switch game, but it is in a different play style. It looks like than the other No More Heroes games. Looks like a top-down, like... I don't know. I don't want to say beat 'em up. Just a top-down action game. It's like... rather than... I think the other ones are kind of like an over-the-shoulder, not over-the-shoulder, but
third person.
Just third person, like just 3D freeform camera type thing. But
Little Nightmares Complete Edition is coming to the Switch on May 18th. Undertale has been confirmed for the Switch as well, although we don't know exactly when. Yet another Wii U port. Well, we knew about this one, but now we have a release date for Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, and that is going to be May 18th for the Switch. And that is all she wrote. So, what did you guys think overall of the Direct?
I thought I thought they announced some really cool looking games. I'm so happy with the ports from the Wii U to the Switch. I think that's cool that they're doing even more. And the Solar Amiibo. I mean, that's all you really need. So
That is all you really need, yeah.
Interested to hear more about Smash Brothers, but we'll see what happens.
You have to think E3.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll have like some actual gameplay footage to show at E3. And then we'll find out if it's a port, or, if it's a whatever.
And they'll have to figure out the GameCube controller dilemma. I mean, how are they?
How are we gonna do it?
GameCube controllers.
Yeah. Someone's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Well,
it'll happen.
It'll
somehow.
be out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Well,
Will it be official?
if you guys recall, as far back as when we were actually still in the time of the GameCube, there were those wireless controllers that worked with the GameCube.
Yeah, the WaveForward controller.
Mad Cats making them or something.
I think there was an official one.
Was it an official one?
Yeah, they were official Wavebird controllers. They were completely wireless. So if they really wanted to do it, I don't see why they couldn't just make them wireless.
Yeah. I think if they made them wireless, they could sell them all again. They could just sell the same ones they sold last time to the same people, and they'd buy them again.
Yep.
We would.
Yeah.
We totally would.
Yeah.
Everyone would buy 4 of them.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. If they don't make them wireless, I think they should just make a way for I think they should, even if they have to release another adapter, like some way, because at this point, a lot of people bought them for the Wii U. So a lot of people have GameCube controllers now. So I don't know if they could sell them quite as well.
Wait a minute.
And their Smash Brothers label and everything.
The adapter for the Wii U was a USB port, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, if they could just make that work with a Switch, that would be ideal.
I don't see why they couldn't.
And then they could just release another batch of them.
How many taps did they have in it? 6?
No, there's 4.
Four?
4? Yeah. 4 on the adapter.
But yeah, there's a USB port right in the back of the Switch dock. I mean, it would fit. I don't know if it would work. But if it did, that'd be the easiest way.
That if they don't release a way, someone will probably make it work.
Yeah.
It'll be out there.
Yeah. I mean, wireless would be cooler. Wireless would be more convenient, I guess.
Yeah, and that is the way they would sell them again if they want to sell a whole new batch.
Oh yeah,
right.
They would I feel like people would definitely be more willing to just drop the money and be like, wireless controllers.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm also excited with the Luigi's Mansion port that Nintendo's giving attention to it, that there should be a sequel coming shortly. I think that's what that means to me.
Yeah.
For them to port the GameCube game, hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised we never did. Well, technically we got a sequel.
Yeah, there's the sequel for the 3DS.
But it was,
Yeah.
I didn't play it, so I don't know.
I'd like a one like actually on a console.
Yes.
Yeah. But
Luigi's Condo.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just him chilling on a beach.
Hotel Goomba Goomba. Oh man. Yeah. Super Smash, will always be great. The only thing missing, seemingly, was Pokemon. No word at all on the supposed first time ever, true console Pokemon game.
Yeah.
E3.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
That's going to be their mic drop at E3.
I bet.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
I hope it is. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Well, last segment, real quick. We're going to read the back of an old game case because it's what we do. It's really funny because they're written in really cheesy ways. That's a terrible description. But anyway, So today I got Rayman for
Rayman.
PlayStation.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Classic.
I didn't. It's rated K to A, kids to adults, and the back of the case says Rayman, captivating, mind-bending, and addictive. One trip and you're hooked. Enter the challenging world of Rayman, and suddenly reality seems far too tame.
Because you're on mushrooms.
Yeah, free your
Super
mind.
Mario.
Yeah,
True.
free your mind as Rayman takes you on an arduous adventure through a complex realm of psychedelic landscapes, absurd characters, formidable opponents, and uncharted levels of dementia. This mind-altering platform game features menacing opponents that learn your playing style to defeat you, incredibly intense visuals with 65,000 colors and 4 independently scrolling backdrops.
Holy shit.
70 surrealistic levels, over
That's
50 demented characters, exhilarating CD quality sound effects and music. So I don't know, it's weird. It says kids six and older on the back, and the whole thing like wants you to think that you're taking drugs when you play this game. One trip and you're hooked. Psychedelic realm, mind-altering platform game. For some reason, they really want you to know that the characters are demented. All right.
The
Demented.
90s, man.
Yeah.
Now, are you sure it's not Raymond?
No.
Rayman?
I'm not sure.
Raymond?
Raymond. It might just be Raymond. Oh, and there is a ad on the inside you probably can't see for the tip line, the hint and tip line,
Just the tip
and
line.
it's for automated hints it's 85 cents per minute, but for a live operator it's $1.15 per minute.
Wow.
And you must be 18 or have parental permission to use the service.
So much for kids to adults, huh?
Want some tips, tricks, and codes? Call the hint line.
Because you don't have the internet.
Call the hotline.
All right. I have Speed Devils for the Sega Dreamcast.
Yes.
All right. Wicked, fast, hot rod racing, high stakes gambling, and custom car racing through Satan's playground. That sounds pretty great, actually.
I didn't realize it took place.
Well, there's like pictures on the back of it. Like there's like cars driving through tornadoes, and there's like dinosaurs chasing the cars.
Yeah.
We should play that after this.
It looks great. 12
fun.
brutal tracks race through crowded cities, snow-covered mountains, and active volcanoes. Take on UFOs, rock slides, and a giant fist-smashing ape. Challenge 17 diabolical drivers through championships, vendettas, and high-stakes duels. Tons of alternative routes. Can you find them all? 11 screaming fast hot rods. Race old-school muscle machines or exotic European sports cars. Authentic repairable damage. Buy new cars, pay for repairs, and upgrade performance. Gambling, bet to win, lose for cars and cash. One of the Dreamcast's first must-have titles. Game Pro. Rated everyone.
That makes it sound like the best racing game ever.
Dude, it looks amazing.
We'll be the judge of that.
But
This
it's pretty basic. Go ahead.
it's a product of Ubisoft.
Hmm.
Yeah. And
They weren't pumping Ascrate out yet.
yeah. No, they weren't.
No.
I wasn't here.
Up to 2 players.
Does it say? It says fist smashing gorilla. Is that what it said? Or ape.
It says a giant fist smashing ape.
So this ape is gonna smash your fists.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
It's
make
just
a
gonna-
fist to fight it, and it's gonna take your fist.
It
and
has a
smash
name, but we
Smash.
can't say it because it is copyrighted by someone else. That's pretty much what they're saying by
Yeah.
a giant fist smashing ape.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all know who it is.
I think it's just worded weird. Fist smashing ape shouldn't it be like. I don't know. There has to be a better way to word that. 'Cause it sounds like he's gonna smash your fist.
Yeah. I mean, I think that was the least of their worries with this.
That's true.
Do you guys think it's King Kong? Is it Donkey Kong?
What about like fist smashing ape? Well, I don't know. I guess it's not copywritten yet. I don't think anyone's used that.
What was Did King Kong ever fight Godzilla, or was that another ape?
No, there's King Kong versus Godzilla right there on the shelf.
There we go.
Does Godzilla always win?
Do you want me to spoil the movie?
All the movies?
Yeah. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna watch them.
You mean Are you asking about all the movies?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't always win.
Oh, really? Oh. I just figured he always won.
No, there are some where he loses.
Oh, it's some upsets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's definitely. Spoiler alert for King Kong versus Godzilla. King Kong wins.
Oh.
How's he win?
Godzilla slips on a banana peel.
I don't remember. It's been too long.
Okay. No, that's
So hopefully I even have that right. I'm pretty sure King Kong wins.
Can we talk about the last real quick?
Yeah.
Last Godzilla movie.
okay.
They hyped it up. There's like Bryan Cranston's in this. It's gonna be huge. He's in it for like the first 10 minutes and then he dies and that's it. Awful. Awful.
I liked the movie, but he should have been in it the whole time.
Yeah.
It got like noticeably worse when he was gone.
Yes. All right, I'm done ranting about that. That's all I had to say.
Well, on that note, thank you for watching the Console Space Podcast. Like and subscribe and comment and share and all of that fun stuff. Also, make sure you keep an eye out for our weekly sports segment called Game Day Gameplay. And boys, we'll do it again hopefully next week or the week after, depending on schedules.
Yeah, well, there'll at least be an episode up.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens.
So get excited. Get your
pumped.
popcorn.
Get hyped.
Don't leave your house.
Raven.
Raven! We're going to go play some Raven
No, we're going to play Speed Doubles.
and Speed Devils.